Uh, I ate all the chocolate. I ate too much sugar. Now I have to run, but I feel really good. I have lots of energy. Lots of energy. Yeah! Go sugar!
What's going on, everybody? Eric Barassa here, and I am so ashamed of myself. Here's what happened. Yesterday, day 4, as predicted, as has happened every time I have attempted to eliminate sugar from my diet, I start to slip just a little on day 3, and then on day 4, I go a little crazy, and not a lot, but yesterday I got a junior milkshake from Brahms. Oh, I love Brahms. And I had about a 2 servings of Dove chocolate covered cherries. So all in all, probably about 600 wasted, empty calories of junk. But I tell you what, last night I was feeling pretty good, and I was like, man, I gotta burn off these calories. Other than that, I had no processed food, so I was at like 2,100 calories. I lifted weights for 25 minutes. Maybe that burned 100 calories, and I don't really know, but I'm just gonna guess. And then I ran and burned about 600 calories doing 3 point something miles estimated. So, 2,100 calories total minus 7. That puts me about 14, probably between 14 and 1,500 net calories that I ate, which is great. So just for general like weight loss, that works. And I've only been losing about 2/10 of a pound each day, but that's typically how this stuff goes. You know, you lose a little, and then one day it's like you gain, and you're even if you're not taking in a bunch of calories, and then you'll see a big drop. So I'm on the right track, and that's good with that. But I'm disappointed with sugar. But man, I just felt so motivated and so inspired after just having some sugar, and it just reminds me how powerful that addiction is. It's so hard to get off it because I just feel so miserable and so unmotivated and just so like I don't care about anything. Versus how I feel when I've had some sugar is like I'm like cool. I feel happy. I feel content. I can deal with problems and I feel motivated and ready to go. So I actually didn't even sleep all that well last night. I only had maybe 6.5 hours of sleep. But I went and got a small milkshake today from Brahms. So I've had about 900 calories total so far between this and the good stuff that I ate. And I'm getting ready to go work out, and I'll probably burn about 500-600 calories doing that. Burn this bad boy off. I know it's not a good way to think. That's not how I try to think. But if I do eat something bad, then for sure I got to go burn at least that many calories, and then make the rest all non-processed food. So other than this, I think I'll be good for the rest of today. Yeah, so it's day 5, and I'm like fully back on sugar now. This is yeah, yeah. I ate all the sugar, and I will see how this weekend goes. I'm gonna try and keep it light. I'm gonna give you guys a check-in on day 8, and it'll cover days 6, 7, and 8. Because I'm not gonna do a video on Saturday and Sunday. And then when I get back, we'll kind of see. Right now, I'm kind of thinking that, maybe my lifestyle should just be all non-processed foods and then having a little bit of a sugary treat each afternoon. And as long as I keep it something mild and not like sitting in front of the TV with a tub of M&Ms and a bag of potato chips, but like I say, okay, I've had a small milkshake today, that's it. Or a junior milkshake, but not to the mediums. And then, or maybe if I decide I'm going to have some M&Ms, I have 1 serving, 2 servings tops, measured, and I think I just allow myself to have a little bit. I think that'd be okay. Trying to go for the full shebang, but getting through the 5 days of weaning myself off the sugar is so terribly hard. And now I'm going to be starting over. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this weekend goes, and maybe on Monday we start the whole process over. But oh my gosh, I've been so unmotivated this week. But I think you could see it. Like, you could see how energetic I am. Like, I feel genuinely happy. And, you know, my wife and a few people, they're like, Eric, it's all in your head. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Because the chemicals that are going in my body affect what's going on here. And do I think about it? Yes, I think about it constantly because I want to figure out what I'm putting into my body and what effect it's having on me. So I don't know, maybe to have someone run some like official tests, but it genuinely seems like when I don't have any sugar in my system, I cannot control positive emotions. And when I do have sugar in my system, I feel pretty good. And I'm sure I have to get through that weaning off process, and then my body will readjust, just like going through alcohol withdrawal or caffeine withdrawal. So yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating not being able to totally get off the sugar at this point, but it feels good to feel good today. You know, not going off the rails, but just knowing that I feel normal. I feel like myself right now. So that being said, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll catch up with you in a few days. Bye. What I meant to say was bye-bye.